Alrighty, Todd, so what on earth is this new vehicle that is sitting before us?
Alright, so we got 2014 Silverado 2500 Z71 without four-wheel drive. That's a weird package, but whatever. So we need another truck in the fleet, Suburban. I had that accident that you'll see about, or have seen, and it's getting scrapped, so we got the 02 Sierra. We're going to sell the Focus, so it'll just be the two trucks in the fleet. And it's got 218,000 miles, the 6.0 and the 6-speed transmission. Everything seems to be running fine. I think the only concern will probably be that transmission long term, so we'll check on that. But it's got the nice color, bunches of little scratches here and there. But I think it's, there's no clear coat peeling, which is handy. So we'll be able to at least buff it out, keep it nice and shiny. Go from there. Thankfully, it looks like we got brand newish tires.
Yep, good tread's
nice
good.
Ones. It looks like the rotors and brake pads and maybe a caliper or two has been replaced. So and these are 18s too, the aluminums. Not my favorite wheel, but it's nice.
Yep.
So
and they still have a nice finish to them as well, so that's
exactly.
good.
So they got the stock running board. We
Yep.
got the leather, not the full power seats. This one's just the manual seat on this side. But some of the worst door panels, honestly. There's it's all just shiny plastic.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Yep.
Because even the O2s had a little bit, nicer finish. But anyways, so, but the seats are in good shape still, pretty comfy.
Yep.
Dash needs some attention. We're gonna have to put a cover on the steering wheel. It's got the brake controllers too, which is nice.
Ooh, nice. That's already
Looks
installed.
It did tow a. It did have a fifth wheel hitch at one point.
Yeah.
That's a weird little.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Interesting.
But, nice foldable. We got something rattling around in the back too, so that'll be interesting to see what.
Got the storage underneath. Hello.
We have a Dorman box interior door handle. Yeah. New driver's side door handle. So. All right.
Got all the parts for that, right?
So when we need that, we got it.
We have
it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, well that's nice to have.
Stuff in there. We can lift up that one. Okay.
It's getting stuck. Stuck.
So, but anyways,
Yep.
got that. It needs a really good clean. They shined
Good,
it up a little
a very good interior clean. Yeah, it needs that. Yeah.
See the holes there in the bed from the original fifth wheel. We'll spray some more bed liner material in here at some point. Got the lock on the tailgate as well. You see how that? Oh, it's got like a little spring system or something.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's just. I think it's tighter.
Just springy. Okay. Just light.
Too. So there's probably a cover for that. Got our hitch mount there. I'm not sure what that one was. I need to get some new ones of these. I got one from the Suburban, so we'll update that. Add to my list. All the taillight or all the lenses are in decent shape.
No scratches, but nice finish. Not.
Yeah. I think we'll
foggy.
probably need shocks eventually. Those look original.
Yep.
And the front felt like it was a little soft, but everything looks pretty good. We got a little bit of a clank
In the steering.
in the
you said.
center link.
Yep.
Well, not the steering link. Steering link down in the front, but in the steering column.
I think the one thing you might need is a piece of.
Like a vent.
Yep. Just to cover up your intercooler, I think, right?
That's the transmission cooler.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There's a larger one too. That's almost like half the size of a True Cool.
Yeah.
So much bigger than the original.
So just to keep that from getting hit by rocks, you might want to have
We
that.
got the power tower mirrors with the signals in them as well.
Yep.
So, but yeah, what do you think?
Okay.
Drive time?
I think so.
All right.
Let's go.
But it seems pretty spunky. Very, very quiet on startup. I don't have any exhaust manifold leaks. There's no knock-in or the crank chatter or anything that's kind of common on these. So that's handy. Oil pressure is nice and good. I mean, we're over 40 right now. And when I really gave it the beans, I hit 60 and stayed there. So that's cool. No, what I didn't like was no transmission temp gauge on it.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of that, and I went through the vehicle info, and there's not an option on that. So.
Okay.
And it does have the crazy.
So would you be able to get like the aftermarket little screen thing to be able to get that on then?
Like another Aero Force or something.
Okay.
Or maybe there's something in here that I can have it run through the on here.
Mhm.
It might just be something I missed.
Okay.
So there's like 3 different buttons here. So
Yeah, you got that other list of buttons over there too, which I'm not sure what those do.
exactly. So you got the dome light, and then you got your brake control down
Oh,
here.
okay. So on
So
that
I won't
side.
have to buy a brake control.
Oh, that's kind of nice to have it on that side versus having to reach down over here. So that's kind
The
of nice.
little cubbies are kind of nice
Mhm.
here. So those will be handy.
Yep.
You get that one.
And you got your
traction
USB
control.
port already, right there, ready to go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Mhm.
let's get that.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Yep. AC feels good.
Yeah, tires are definitely in good shape. I
Mhm.
do that. So
Ride's
I thought it
good,
was
not overly
17s.
bumpy.
yeah, for having that heavy duty suspension.
Mm-hmm.
The way the hood is for a 2500 is kind of cool. A little
Yeah,
racing.
I know, right?
I'm glad the clear coat's not really showing any issues. So if we can get a good, good polish on and keep up with the wax in the roof, hood, and the sides,
Should
at
stay
least we'll
pretty
be able
good
to
for a
preserve-
while. Yeah.
exactly. So compared to some of the stuff I was looking at, 'cause I saw a lot of black trucks like these for maybe a little bit cheaper, but still.
And it's
You
got
see
the
the
normal.
dash crack
Yeah, it's got the
here.
normal crash deck.
Yeah, that one's too bad on that one because that could be a little interesting trying
Yeah.
to replace that. So.
That's pretty normal GM interiors. So typical GM.
Mm-hmm.
Lights work on those.
I don't know if that's a cubby or not.
So the lights work. Doesn't feel like
check
it.
the rear windows. Oh, rear windows
Those
work.
go down. Okay.
Nice. Because I was going to look at one truck in Titusville here, a black one with 4-wheel drive, and 230 on it. And they had, I think that one had the transmission replaced, and they were asking 10 for that one. I don't think there was something wrong with the 4-wheel drive too. And like either the switch or the windows weren't working.
Did he come with the jack? Is that the one running back there, or is it just something else?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so that'd be nice then.
Sounds like some of the. I didn't see what's on the rest of the seat. Like the color.
Yep.
But it's got a nice little tray back there too.
So that's
Well,
nice to
I believe
have.
the 6.0 for this got 360 horsepower at 5,400 or 54 RPM, 5,400, and I think it had 4,800. No, it was 385 pounds of torque at 4,800 RPM. So not a diesel, but still
Sounds good.
spunky enough.
Yeah. And also, the console's at a perfect height too, where you can
It is
relax your
nice for
arms.
what
So
it is, yeah.
And then you got the nice height over here on the door, so to put your elbow. So pretty comfy overall.
Right.
And lots of floor space, especially without the center console there as well. You don't bump your leg into it, so that's kind of nice. But it's also the benefit. Todd getting stuck in a small space, you can always shimmy on over to the other side and exit that way.
That's true.
So, nice little benefit there.
Yeah. Go to the proving ground. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it needs, ball joints and stuff just yet. A little
That's
bit
good.
light up there, but nothing scary. So we'll take a look underneath closer and see what needs to be greased or if there's boots torn. But, yeah, I think a good set of shocks would be nice too. I don't think it looks all original there. Yeah, got a little bit of roll to it. The tire pressure's pretty high too.
So you can probably lower that just a tad, potentially.
It does have that on the, you run through it right now. It's engine hours, press change, press calibrate, oil life remaining, the tires.
Oh, it has the tire sensors?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of, and then there's the basic info there.
Okay.
Southeast, 77 degrees. So that's kind of nice.
Oh, so the temperature's down there. Okay, okay.
Set up the mirror.
That's cool.
This had the auto dimming mirror. Yeah, center. shaft, intermediate shaft, what it's called. Center link is out there.
Right.
Intermediate shaft's there. But yeah, it feels like that's a little bit loose.
Yep.
Probably the original though.
A lot of shimmy going back and forth there.
Oh, it look bad to you?
Mm-hmm. Just compared to the truck, it's like the wheels going back and forth a lot more, which is I can see that.
Doesn't feel too bad. You can feel it through the shaft.
Yeah.
I think it's got a smidge pull over to the right, but not bad. Not where it's desperate enough to have to go do a alignment. So
Okay.
eventually, but not desperate. It's got a little bit longer travel, but they definitely go down pretty good.
That's good.
This road's pretty wet here.
Yep.
Let's try anything real fancy.
Yep, kept having those little showers go through there.
Yeah. Got good visibility though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's already got the nice two mirrors to see the side and then the lower back behind you, so that's nice. Feels good going over the bumps.
Yeah. Definitely quiet on the inside too.
Yep.
Yeah, it rolls down nicely, no weird shakes or anything. So I think with these trucks too, I'll have to look, but I think with a two-wheel drive quad cab, I believe it gets a carrier bearing in between for the drive shafts. So that's something that's got to be replaced occasionally. I'll have to get in there and look, especially if it's long bed.
Yeah.
It's eliminated when you have the four-wheel drive because you got the extra length of the transfer case. But for a two-wheel drive quad cab, you probably will have to have that. Although the Suburban didn't, so I don't know. I think if they end up needing a transmission, that's around 3,000 potentially on the high end. So I saw one in Facebook rebuilt, and I think it was like a stage 3 or something for about 35. So you might be able to, and that's not installed.
Right.
It's not going to be a huge, ginormous expense per se.
That's good.
That's kind of the first thing I'd be concerned about. So we'll see. Do a fluid change because it looks like it could use that.
Yep.
New filter. It was done. I think it was done at 1:30 on the Carfax was what was recorded. So that kind of color kind of looks like that interval.
Okay.
To a degree, it wouldn't surprise me. So it's definitely due for one.
And it's just nice to do it pretty soon afterwards, so you know that it's done too.
There you go. It's a different. I'm used to that 480 shift points and everything. So being in an old truck with the 6-speed, every little weird-ish sort of shift is like,
Baby, what's going on?
At least put the new fluid in there, or new filter. Gotta get the way to work. Nice and clean sound.
It is.
So you don't get that weird roaring.
Yeah.
That some of the older trucks had with the air cleaners and stuff. So I'm just going to do that same Cax filter, the dry washable one, and we put in Amy's.
Oh yeah.
It did seem like it picked up a little bit of spunk with hers. So I'm just going to do
It's probably
that.
less restrictive, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Than your conventional paper.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to do that, but just leave the rest of it alone.
There you go. That should work.
I gotta check and see if it's a drive-by wire or
Cable, right?
Cable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one
definitely a nice clean sound, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna leave it right like that. Might do an exhaust tip or paint it black or something.
Right.
Like I always do, but leave it alone.
Yeah, definitely rides nice, sounds nice. So
Yeah.
cool.
So get a cover on here, that'll be a little more comfortable. But you got all your cruise control settings there, and you get your sound and stuff here. It looks like so.
Really good.
You know, do fluid change, some light bulbs. We got the LED kit. I'll grab that when we get to the house. And then I think it had a radiator flush and coolant on one of the services a few miles ago. So, but yeah, bought it from Parks, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. Very good experience. Worked with me on a cash deal and filled it up. Took care of everything, so I feel like we got a, okay deal for the way the market is and for what the vehicle is. So, but yeah, I think I'm impressed with it so far. More to do and little knick-knacky stuff, which we'll keep you posted on. We're trying to decide still. For sure, this is what I'm going to use to work out of, while the 02 Sierra gets the Suburban's motor and headers and electric fans and so forth, and probably new torque converter as well. So, because that truck, it needs, needs the oil, it's resealed and everything. But the 5.3 has only got about maybe 20,000 miles, so I think that'd be good to go. One thing on these seats which is nice is that it seems like there's more length for your leg.
Yes.
Which is, it's like right underneath my knees, which is kind of fascinating.
Yep, instead of having the lack of support there, so that's nice. That's definitely nice.
Yeah, AC feels good though. I can't tell if it's on recirc or not. I think it's just on the
yep, it's just on. Yep, it's just on direct.
It's
so.
comfy.
Yep. Saves a little bit of power.
Like I said, I think the brakes have been replaced. Hydro boost looks like it's fresh. I don't know if Parks did that or if it'd been done recently. So, but either way, that's those little things I don't have to worry about doing. So it's bouncy for a big truck, but not
overly
terrible.
bouncy.
You put a load back there, I'm sure.
Even out a bit.
And it's got the Bridgestone dualers on here, more of the road tire, but they feel good.
Yep.
Probably a
looked like a good amount of tread too, so that.
Definitely don't have to buy that right away. Of course, the stock the 20s would look good on here, the Chrome 20s.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll watch for that eventually. Because I think this is the 8x180 lug pattern. So you could run these wheels on the other truck, but you got to use the adapter. Because those were 8x6.5 or something like that.
John. So, new truck with some new videos coming up. So I have to see what the name on this becomes. That'll be interesting. So, see how that transpires and everything.
We'll keep you posted.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Alrighty.
That little detail.
Yep. So, alrighty. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out the Combustion Guys Garage for your hats, shirts, etc. And we'll see you guys here next time on the Combustion Guys.
Yay.
Bye-bye.